To mark the International Year of Biodiversity, this week sees the United Nations release Global Biodiversity Outlook 3, the most comprehensive report yet compiled on the state of life on our planet.
This report is quite unique because it's not only based on literature, scientific literature, but it's also based on the 110 national reports that we have received so far by government, just indicating the status of biodiversity at local, national and global level.
However, the report makes for grim reading. It reveals how the Earth's ecosystems and species are buckling under the strain of unsustainable development. Based on data supplied both by the scientific community as well as directly from national governments, the report reveals that the target agreed by world governments at the 2002 World Summit on Sustainable Development to achieve by 2010 a significant reduction in the current rate of biodiversity loss has not been met. Indeed, not a single government submitting national reports claims that their 2010 biodiversity target has been completely met at the national level. In synthesizing this evidence, the report states that the consequences of current trends are much worse than previously thought, highlighting the impact on the poor in particular, who stand to suffer disproportionately from potentially catastrophic changes to ecosystems in coming decades. Although ultimately, all societies stand to lose.
Our lives depend on biological diversity. Species and ecosystems are disappearing at an unsustainable rate. We humans are the cause.
Without biodiversity, there would be no life on planet Earth, and biodiversity is dependent on species. Without species, we cannot have the ecosystems that we have become accustomed to, and also the services and the goods that we derive from ecosystems.
Most endangered of all ocean ecosystems are the warm water reef-building corals. Faced by the double whammy of rising sea temperatures and ocean acidification, they are undergoing the most rapid deterioration. The proportion of reefs with at least 50% living coral cover declined from nearly 66% in the early 1980s to just 4% in 2004, indicating a long-term shift to a less productive system. Overexploitation and destructive fishing practices are at the heart of the threats being imposed on the world's ocean food webs. About 80% of the world fish stocks for which assessment information is available